Hey Shakers,
Hey.
welcome back to another episode of
Shakin Up The Game
with your hosts Haley.
And Ari. Today's episode is sponsored by Renewal by Andersen of Washington. If you've been thinking about replacing your old windows, now is the perfect time to check out Renewal by Andersen. Their custom replacement windows are designed to improve energy efficiency, enhance curb appeal, and make your home more comfortable year-round. Plus, there are tons of flexible financing options to fit your budget. What sets Renewal by Andersen apart is our full-service process from consultation to professional installation, making it easy and stress-free for homeowners. Don't wait until your drafty windows become a bigger problem. Schedule your free in-home consultation today and see why so many homeowners trust Renewal by Andersen for their window replacement needs. Visit chooserenewal.com/thegame to learn more and get started.
Period.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Point blank, period. What windows do I need?
Let's talk about a playoff window.
Ooh, another Super Bowl window back to back.
Yeah, we're still in our championship window.
Dude, I want NFL season to start, but then I'm like, don't forget.
I just realized that we're both repping Seahawks today.
Yeah, Mariners are on a break. I forgot about them.
Who?
This is my mental break from the Seattle
Much
Mariners.
needed break. Let's just be real.
So sorry, first of all, for the delay in the episode.
Yeah, I had a little technological difficulties, one would say.
If it makes you guys feel better, Ari and I quite literally, we recorded.
But the audio didn't want to record us.
But we sat here talking for 1 hour.
Yeah, and nothing was caught. So can't say we didn't try.
Remix. Here we are again.
Yeah, so gonna try again.
Take 2.
And even as we were getting ready to come here, there was a thunderstorm.
Then the power went out.
And the power went out. And I texted her, I go, are we cursed this week? Like,
No, they just don't want
is
our
this
episode to go out.
bad? Are we talking bad?
Really, it should be the best one because the Mariners are not playing right now.
Yeah, we don't really have to give you like an update.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of Mariners and the hot takes, my hot take is I went to the second half of the season food preview at T-Mobile Park.
Oh,
So did everyone else. But
I had such FOMO.
yeah, and speaking of Ari having FOMO, when Shakin Up The Game gets invited to things and only half of us can go, it just doesn't hit the same.
Why is that?
I just don't fit in. I don't fit in with all the influencers.
Well,
not
like,
because of them. It's not them. It's me.
No, it's not them at all. Like, I think the Seattle content creation space is amazing. And I, like, kind of crack up sometimes because it really goes to show how small of a city Seattle is. Like,
oh my God,
you
so
could
small.
identify the 10 influencers of Seattle. Go to LA and you could find 10 on one block.
Dude,
like,
not even just the influencers. The last 2 dudes I've tried to talk to, they're like, oh, they like knew another person I've talked to. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fucking horrible.
It's such a small world. I always say, like, it's one borough of New York. Like, we're, like,
so true.
just a small little borough. But what I'm saying is that we love what everyone is doing. Mm-hmm. But we ourselves, like, our content is just so much different because we come from a podcast.
Yeah.
And
we're posting sports content only.
Yes. And we're only sports related. Obviously, food is involved if, it has to do with the ballpark.
Yeah,
or
no,
the stadium.
That's the correlation.
Yeah,
yes.
that's the correlation, which obviously we're big back, so we're tapped into that.
Obviously.
According to the comments, we're refrigerators. So we have to,
According to the comments, we're fat as hell.
we have to stay true to ourselves. But it's just funny because it's just like the difference in content that like we provide versus other Seattle content creators. It's like we're not with the flashy TikToks and like
No, I don't know the TikTok trends.
Yeah.
And like I just
not
kind of
our
like
forte.
like everyone's like doing their thing at the event, and I'm like talking to the security guards,
And you're also actually trying the food.
and I'm like literally just eating. Like I'm actually just there for dinner.
people bring like mini mics and they do like videos of taste testing, and she's like, nom nom nom.
No, bro,
I'm gonna send pics to Ari though so she can post later.
Ari like messaged me. She's like, make sure you get content. I'm like, I know. I was the first one to get a beer.
Period.
No, dude, like everyone's like doing
Like,
their TikTok.
I'm thirsty. I don't know about you. It's 80 degrees down here.
They're like doing their TikToks already, like down the third base side, and I see the bars over at the first base side. I'm like,
well,
Let me
better start at first base.
someone has to start.
Yeah, let's get this party going.
So I'm like, yeah,
proud
I'm
of you.
chatting to Rolling Smoke owners.
Who we love.
Yeah, who we love. So that's my hot take is, well, two things from the food preview. Best food bite, period, was the Rolling Smoke pork belly burnt ends.
And they're like peach glazed, yeah?
Yeah, dude. I tried like 10 just to make sure.
Thank you for doing the Lord's work.
All the food was good. Check out our Instagram for a post about all the new menu items and where they're located in the stadium. But all the food was fire. But definitely consensus for everyone was the Rolling Smoke burnt ends were the best.
Obviously, I was at home watching all of this play out, and I was like, those are the hot commodity.
No, so good. And like, honestly, hot tip, if you're like trying to be kind of skinny.
Kind of skinny.
Skinny's not the right word. But you know, if you're keto
Okay.
or you're prioritizing protein,
Correct.
it's literally just meat
A
pieces.
bowl of protein.
Yeah, they go in the helmet.
Yeah, that's really cute also.
It's really cute. It's just like,
Yeah. And I will say, like, I love the idea of being able to go up to the 300 level and get legit barbecue
fire.
at a baseball game.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes, like, I mean, I'm one of the messiest eaters on this planet, so
Yeah.
that's just not going to fly. It's walking out of there with
Correct.
a stained shirt, jersey, etc. Having something where you can just, like,
Exactly.
finger food it.
Okay, it's so
is
good.
Great.
And fun fact, Rolling Smoke barbecues from Maple Valley, Washington, and so are Ari and I, and we're currently recording in Maple Valley, Washington.
Yeah.
So that sounded like an advertisement, but that was just
It
true.
really was
That
it.
was just facts. Second take from the food preview before we move on is I was doing boots on the ground research.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, and they finally gave me access to the grass. Because when Ari and I go
yes,
down
yes,
to
yes.
the field for pregame, like batting practice and player interviews, you're not allowed to touch the grass.
No, it's quite literally, stay off the grass. Princess Diaries reference.
Yeah.
Off the grass.
We're on the warning track only, and you can only go so far. Well, so now I had access to the grass.
Did you feel free?
Yeah, brought my glove. You know, good thing my glove stays in my car.
I literally, because we got an email saying that you could do batting practice and shag balls. And this was after she had already left for work. And I texted her and I said, please tell me that you have a mitt because I need you to shag balls.
Yeah.
And
True
she
ball-
was like, well,
True
I
ball
might
player
actually
alert.
have one in my car. And I was like, okay, true baller.
Yeah, dude. And
You
you should
just keep one in your car.
and it's like a legit mitt. I wear Wilson gloves. So does the player.
Okay,
so
Bryce
I
Miller.
I looked legit. Everyone else had to use the rinky dink shit that they offered. But anyways, I was practicing robbing home runs. Because I had access to the wall.
Why not? Naturally.
And again, while everyone's making TikToks, Haley is doing market research. so I'm on the wall. I just want to say that robbing a home run is easier than it looks.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. So I can be as critical as I am.
yes. And obviously, the harder part of the robbing the home run is like timing it and like
Correct.
jumping at the right time. But
Right.
I just want you to know, in jeans and in dunks,
Yeah.
I could stand there and jump and reach my glove over the fence. The wall.
Interesting.
Over the wall.
Did you try any of those where you like have to run up the wall a
Yeah.
little bit at all?
Oh, no, like stepping on the...
Yeah.
No, because see, that's why you got to have cleats.
Oh yeah, and also maybe not jeans.
Yeah, no, I probably
Little-
would have ripped them.
Yeah, a little restricted.
I think, like, they gave us access, but they were like, please stop climbing on the wall. I mean, like, that wasn't part of the access. but
They're like looking at her and they're like, hey, shaking up the game. Why are you guys acting like you've never been down here before?
No,
you
you
guys
guys are-
acting like children.
you're quite literally here all the time. Stop.
Like, stop. Like, act like you've been here before.
But I just thought it was interesting because I'm 5'8", 5'9", if I stand up straight. And I'm not at my peak athleticism. So I just feel as though, like, someone like Julio, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Climb the wall.
Or maybe Randy.
Yeah. You're and Randy. Climb over
Okay.
that.
Interesting.
Anyways.
That's great boots on the ground
Yeah,
journalism.
thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Your hot take.
Well, just going away from baseball real quick, my hot take is that shout out to Norway. I'm really sad that we are out of the World Cup tournament.
I love that you say we.
Yeah, we. And for those that are like, since when are you Norwegian? Fun fact, I've actually been Norwegian since I was born.
I think that's how it works. I don't think you become that.
No. However, I did become a fan of Norwegian soccer team about 3 weeks ago. And I think that's fair because I believe the rest of the country did.
Well, and I think people became a fan of soccer, like,
correct,
1 month ago. So
yeah, I'm a big fan now. I will be watching the Sounders game tonight.
It's like, don't you dare talk about this sport I love that I.
This is the world famous, the number one sport of the world. Okay, don't you get it twisted.
Don't
Soccer.
disrespect the sport I became a fan of 1 month ago.
Please, but obviously Erling Haaland became the national treasure of the whole tournament, and if anyone saw videos of when the team returned back to Norway, and like the parade in the streets and stuff, by looking at it, you would think that they won the World Cup.
For real.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Would have been insane if they did.
I know. So, speaking of World Cup.
Yeah, let's get into a little World Cup update.
Real quick. Well, we're down to now technically 2 games. I didn't know this, but they do play a third place match.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, that's on Saturday. That's between
That's because there's actually like medals involved for this.
and a lot of money.
Oh.
I think it's like 29 million or something for third place. Yeah, France and England will play for that third place. And then the finals on Sunday is obviously Spain versus Argentina. Because what's a World Cup final without Messi?
Can they score before the last 10 minutes of the
I would
game?
prefer that.
Yeah, that's...
Watching-
because you had a lot of money on the game.
Yeah, huge bet with my significant other, $5. I had Argentina
Ari
winning.
acted like she was so stressed. They better score earlier than that. Like she had thousands on the
It's
line.
crazy because England was up like all game, and he was so convinced England was gonna go to the final, which I'm like, I kind of thought, but then I'm like, no, everything's rigged. Like Messi has to be in the final, duh. And so I was like,
the script.
Yeah, it's the script, dude. Like, do you not read the script?
You didn't get the script?
Yeah, like I got it emailed to me at like 8 a.m. Like I knew the script. So I was like, and then like during the game, I was like, well, shit, I don't want $5. Like I ain't paying him $5. Are you kidding me? And I was thinking about like texting me like, okay, bets off. Like
So drama. I do that shit too. Like I didn't do that. I didn't agree to that.
No, yeah. That was, but then of course at the end I was like, told ya, give me my money, pay up. Never doubted once.
10 toes down.
But anyways, so it will be Messi and Lamine Yamal in the final. Fun fact, I don't know if anyone has seen this yet, but there's a photo from when Messi was 20 years old and Yamal was literally an infant, and it was some type of charity event. They had like Barca players like bathe.
Yeah, it's just
These
a little bathtub
infants,
photo.
yes. I don't know why I was like hesitant to say that. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know, some charity event or whatever. But there's literally a photo of Messi bathing Yamal, and now 20-year age difference, and now they're quite literally playing against each other in the World Cup final, which I just think is...
That's when like the Olympics and shit gets crazy because the age
yeah.
differences between the athletes are insane.
Yeah, and
Isn't Yamal the one with the cute little
yes,
brother?
I was gonna say I'm going for Yamal because that brother is the cutest little guy in the entire world. He is hysterical.
He's like the baby that you never want to get big.
Yes, I just want you
him
to stay that age
like that
forever.
You are
yes, so
amazing.
true. Also, funny thing about these two teams are that these are the two teams that could not beat Cape Verde in 90 minutes.
So Cape Verde won the World Cup.
Correct. At least just hand them third place.
No, seriously.
Because they couldn't, like, what?
I love when I see things of people calling them Cabo Verde.
Well, I think that's what they say.
Yeah. But I'm like,
I looked it up because I was like, is it Cape Verde or Cabo Verde?
I don't understand.
I think they call it Cabo Verde. We call it Cape Verde. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't understand.
But I can't call it Cabo Verde because it just wouldn't make sense to me.
Well, I would just think Cabo San Lucas.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So it wouldn't.
Yeah, we're not at the point where we're like, wait, which Cabo? Like,
no.
There's only one Cabo. Okay?
That's next year.
Bieber, Madonna, Shakira, and BTS will be the halftime show.
Fire.
Yeah, it's set to be the most watched 11-minute performance in history, obviously, World Cup.
Duh.
Yeah, I'm into it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going for España.
Same. I don't want a dynasty unless it's the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, this would be like the first time, like if Argentina won, it would be the first like back-to-back team.
3-peat, wouldn't it?
2-peat since like, I don't know, 40s or 50s or something.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
No.
But I want to go back-to-back as the
I
Seattle
was going to
Seahawks.
say, you know what's funny? Because we say how much we hate dynasties, the Patriots, the Chiefs, etc., but we're sitting here like, but we will go back-to-back in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, but if the Seahawks are a dynasty, it's fine.
Because it's not like a dynasty. It's just like a good fucking team that's going to whip your ass again.
Speaking of, we're really shaking it up today, and we're going to go into the Seattle Seahawks before we get into the Mariners. You know, we're just trying to delay the Mariners talk as long as possible.
Correct.
And big news for the Seahawks. Ari and I obviously, like, we don't coordinate our outfits, but we're obviously on a Seahawks vibe today.
That's my team.
Yeah. That's my Super Bowl champions, by the way. Word on the street.
They were for sale and not no more.
Yeah, the Seahawks have been sold.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy...
a historical amount of money.
9.6 billion.
Billions.
Billions.
You idiot. I knew you were going to go to that. I saw that pinky go up.
Billions.
They are now, I mean, that's the most for an NFL franchise. I think the Commanders were at like 6 billion. Next.
Yeah, the Commanders, the second highest NFL team that was sold was 6.05 billion, which was the Commanders in 2023.
That's crazy. A 3.6 billion jump in 3 years.
And it's crazy that the Commanders were even sold for 6 billion.
For what?
For what? A poopy stadium?
No. Never forget that they had their sewer pipes break at a game and poopy water was spewing everywhere.
6 billion?
I don't think we talked about that enough. We really just brushed that over. Like, that's insane.
6 billion for a team with
You're
a
watching
fake name.
poopiness on the field. Poopiness is being rained on you.
Are you the Commanders? Are you the Redskins? Or are you the Washington football team? I cannot keep up.
I can't keep up either, but yeah.
So that seemed like whoever was the one that made that sale, kudos to you.
True.
Because 6 billion for the Commanders
It's crazy.
Like, I'm a little offended that the Seahawks are only 3 billion more.
Yeah, that's a valid point, because especially coming off a Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
but
so
9.6 billion. I think that's the second highest as a sports team in
any
US.
sport. Yeah,
The Lakers were like 10 billion. So
and
crazy.
This is what's so crazy. The Seahawks were bought for 134 million in 1977.
yeah, like talk
And
about
then they
ROI or what is it? Return of investment. What the fuck?
Yes, we have an LLC.
And no, I'm not rich, obviously, because I don't know Roy's.
And we have an accountant.
My mother.
Yeah, so you bought the team. Well, the Paul Allen bought the team. 134 million.
I think it was around that number. Yeah.
Yeah, and sold it for 9.6 billion.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's like a dream profit.
No, it's insane.
And then they just give it to charity?
There's sick money in the NFL.
Sick
Like,
money.
people that don't really watch American football.
Correct.
heard,
We need
like-
to classify now.
No, now it's
Clarify.
American football.
We need to
Just for
clarify
a couple more months, and then people will forget about the World Cup.
Most likely.
I'm sorry. I'm delusional today. And then, no, but people heard 9.6 billion for a football team and are like, what kind of money is in the NFL?
A stupid amount.
Like, it's insane. That's actually fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then I like think about, okay, so they were sold to the Khosla.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. The Coleslaw family. The Khosla family.
Not the big back saying coleslaw simultaneously.
You know, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm a little stuffed up. It's hard to enunciate. Sold to the Khosla family, who, from what I've read so far and done some research, they seem... I'm not mad about it whatsoever.
I think with the...
But, well, one thing I want to say before we get into, like, the owners and stuff...
Okay, yeah.
Is that there's a lot of, like, talk beforehand of, like, well, we don't want another billionaire, like... A billionaire's like blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand that, but who else is buying the team? Like, look at all of the like the Celtics and a couple other like massive storied franchises in both NFL and NBA that have been sold, and they're all like billionaire groups, kind of, you know, and they're all investors and they're all hedge funds and etc. And I'm like, yeah, because hello, like none of us.
It's 9.6 billion.
9.6 billion.
Who's just chilling with that?
Like, who just has that in their back pocket?
And are you single?
Exactly. Like, it's gonna be some type of billionaire, investor, hedge fund type of owner.
Correct. I think that's a prereq. I think when it goes through the credit approval, you gotta be a billionaire.
You gotta have some billions to spare. This
is the first non-Seattle based born owner, so that's like the concern. So before Paul Allen, the team was owned by the Nordstrom family. Shout out to Nordstrom, which is crazy now to think about. So he's the only one. That's what kind of scares fans, that he doesn't have a Seattle tie.
Yeah.
And then let's get into his other tie, because the 49ers are eating this up. So let me eat you up.
Yeah.
He was a minority owner in the 49ers.
Like a 3%.
But I think he's from that area.
Well, so I looked into it. So he founded Sun Microsystems and like basically revolutionized the internet era. And so became one of Silicon Valley's like first success stories.
Okay, yeah.
Launched Khosla Ventures in 2004. Invested billions into AI, healthcare, robotics, and other new tech and stuff. He's a huge investor in brands like DoorDash, Square, etc.
Okay.
So I'm assuming because of his ties with Silicon Valley and being like a huge mogul down there, that would...
Yeah, I think he was... I think that's the thing. It's like
that's where they grew up and raised a family.
Yes.
So closest team by proximity...
Correct.
...is the San Francisco 49ers.
He will have to forfeit his shares
of the
49ers, obviously,
throw it in the
conflict
trash.
Of interest. However, if you're Tom Brady, you can own a team and then you can you can talk about them. I don't know. But so everyone is like cracking up, 49ers fans, you know, because they're so stupid. Like, they're like, oh, we own the Seahawks now. I'm like, okay, well, no, he owns the Seahawks, and he will not have any affiliation with you guys now.
We actually beat you guys so bad that he switched sides.
He invested $9.6 billion.
Yeah, sounds like a lot more than 3%.
Into a winning team. He purposely chose to spend his money on the Seahawks.
Yeah, a team
instead of you.
Exactly, a team that wins after black and white films have been turned into color films, and like our rings aren't rusty, and et cetera, et cetera. They're so delusional. I'm like, you guys want to be us so bad.
I know.
Try to make this about you, why don't you?
No, like as soon as I saw, especially like the headlines being like,
I saw San. I go, no.
The headline even including that he was a minority owner of the 49ers. I'm like, here we go.
Here we
fucking go. These guys are going to eat this up just like they ate up beating us week 1. Who made it their whole personality.
Correct.
Anyways, he's in the team. So the unique part about this sale is because we're the first team to be sold the year after winning the Super Bowl. Obviously, that was in Paul Allen's will to be sold when they're our highest value.
Also in his will or the trust is that the team shall not be moved. So everybody just
Yes.
calm down.
Well, and on that point, two things. Interesting position for this billionaire owner to be in, because typically if you're buying a team, you have to come in and like really focus on like the football
Like the
operation side of
Commanders.
it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and their roof, obviously.
And some plumbing.
So like usually like a new owner's coming in, now they're like having to get a GM and then a head coach
Right.
and like all this stuff. So basically they're like, he doesn't have to focus on football operations
No,
at
it's
all.
a total, it's like turnkey operation.
Yes, he's only going to have to focus on business operations, which will include the whole issue currently is that Lumen Field lease is up in 2032. And that's like the hot topic of why the team would possibly be moved. Because they're going to have to figure out if you're going to renovate the stadium and release it or whatever that ends up being. But that's all he's going to have to focus on, because the football side of it is,
Already handled.
yeah, like we're repeating.
Clearly.
So like,
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it
I
do
think
ya?
as fans, like that's our actual only ask is to not touch anything football related.
yeah,
Like,
no, please stay away.
let John Schneider continue to cook. Let Mike McDonald, let them two handle everything. The coaching staff, let them handle all of what actually happens on the field. And with the Khosla family, they obviously have the money
Exactly.
to invest into resources and
Right.
everything that goes into that on the back end and just the business operations. Just stay there.
Yeah.
Don't meddle in, because what the Paul Allen, like the Allen family total, because obviously we had Paul Allen and then Jody Allen took over. They both, I mean, everything. It was like great. They never meddled in too much. They never, I mean, they were just there supporting the team and their
Correct.
decisions, et cetera, et cetera. We just hope that they are a lot like them.
Yeah. And
Because
I would
we
hope
were
like
very
during
lucky.
totally. And I think during the interview process and like the bidding and all that, obviously Jody's had a lot of conversations and they feel trustworthy in this family to take over
Yeah.
the team. And, you know, obviously it wasn't a one conversation thing.
No. And he's very, that family's very like environmentally.
Yeah, it fits the Seattle culture.
Totally.
And I think, like, obviously the World Cup being a huge success in Seattle and, again, being a billionaire, just investor in general.
Yes.
Like, what he probably is now thinking what he could do with Lumen Field.
He's very ahead of the trends.
Yes.
Like he's
That's
very.
why you get someone like that.
Yes.
Every company that's now, like, switching CEOs in general is because you now have to go get more forward thinkers of
Correct.
the AI space, all
Yep.
of this stuff. And
Yep.
it's kind of just like that. Like, Jody
Yeah.
probably was tired.
And she, I mean, she didn't want to be an NFL owner at no point, you know? Like,
No,
that
and
wasn't her desire in life. I
Yeah.
mean, and she did a great job as she took that role. But,
And
yeah.
let's be real, like looking back at the Paul Allen legacy and Jody Allen legacy, the best thing they ever did, one of the best things that they ever did, was hire John Schneider.
Thank you.
Because having John Schneider allowed the team to still operate how we were operating through
Right,
the
right.
transition of Paul to Jody after his
Correct.
passing.
Very true, yeah.
And they obviously made the right decision when it was Pete Carroll or John Schneider
Right.
of who's
Who to
gonna
trust.
who's gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like you
Who-
fire Pete Carroll and you stay with John Schneider, and thank God you
Yeah.
did. But obviously John Schneider being in the position that he was in and being as successful as he is allowed Jody to take over the team with really
Totally.
like not that much.
And I think that's a
problem.
good thing to know as well, because, yeah, now that we're transitioning to new owners, like a completely different new family and everything, that is something to know. And I'm sure these new owners have taken note of that, as like John Schneider was a constant through that huge transition. And so hopefully to just continue to trust John Schneider and
Yeah,
just
no,
let
and
them
John we
handle-
trust.
In John we trust, like we've been saying.
Like forever. Anyways, the sale would be finalized late August. I believe it's August 26th. There's a meeting with all the NFL owners, and that's like the final. It's like a separate meeting, basically. They all have to sign off on the sale. And then looking into the future, all NFL owners would have to vote and agree on the Seahawks ever moving.
Yeah.
This isn't just like one owner gets to come in and like do that. So no one worry.
Yeah, no one worry.
But you know who should worry? Portland.
The rest of the league.
Well, Portland should really be worried. You guys are going to lose your basketball team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's really fucked up to laugh because
I don't care.
We lost ours, but I'm still
Yes.
pissed that you guys have one and we don't.
Yes.
So, but you know, they're a new owner.
Rip City is about as RIP City. Sorry, that was mean.
No, that was so mean, dude. So their new owner, I forget his name, but long story short, it's turning into be like a
Disaster.
He was the Carolina Panthers, I believe, hockey owner as well. But yeah, there's a big problem in Portland right now because he's basically refusing to put any money into the arena and stadium, and that's part of why that like how the NBA would stay in Portland.
Right.
But he's like not working with the city. He essentially wants the city to pay to remodel the stadium, aka everybody would pay their tax dollars to.
This is just comical to me because as a sports franchise owner,
Yeah,
that kind of comes with the job.
you're investing money.
You're investing money. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
There's a lot of drama.
There's a
like,
reason why you're the owner and we're not, because you have the money to invest. We don't.
correct. Yeah, so Adam Silver talked about it like 2 days ago about the goal still being to keep them there, but real problems in Portland.
Well, selfishly, I want them to figure it out because when the Sonics come back, I do want that I-5 rivalry.
Yeah, no, totally get
Because
that.
that's the thing, like, obviously, you know, we're so far up here. Nobody knows we exist. You upper left corner of the country. Everyone's like, where are you guys? Oh, there's sports teams up there? Crazy. We don't really have any, like, close by teams to be rivals with. It's like,
I know.
obviously in football, we have our division. But then, like, for basketball, like, when we win, notice I'm saying win, you guys? Manifestation. Mm-hmm. When we have the Sonics back, it's like, who... Like, Portland's right there.
You know, no, totally.
I want to bring back that rivalry. And I know when we posted that video about how much we hate the Blue Jays series, talking about Mariners, and I saw somebody say, like, really, really wish Vancouver would get a baseball team so then we could, like, return the favor. And I'm like, that would be so fun.
Fire.
To have, like, a little rivalry right there. Like, yeah, we out of just looking at location, we don't really have many surrounding teams, like, unlike the East Coast, where it's like, you got all these fun little rivalries around you, and, like...
That's why we get snapped.
Yeah, because we're just forgotten about. Damn well near in Alaska at this point.
We will update you if any more from Portland, but right now, it's... If you're a Portland Trailblazers fan, you are actually concerned.
Who is a Trailblazers?
I don't know, but they're high probability that team gets moved. Which,
their team, honestly, like, they been making some good moves in the offseason and stuff, so I'm like...
Jaw to Seattle?
I don't think that's safe.
Okay. Seattle wouldn't be safe. Okay. Enough. We're going to get into...
Enough.
America's team, baby.
Let's talk about the 2026
World Series champions, the Seattle Mariners. What? Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Manifesting, remember?
Yeah.
When we win the World Series.
That was just a joke. Okay.
When? When? Okay, recapping the Mariners' first half of the season.
Correct.
We're recording this right before the Mariners return to T-Mobile Park tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh my God, tomorrow. The 17th.
Bet you about $1 tomorrow.
Okay. The Mariners finished the first half 48-49, 1.5 games back from Texas Rangers, and we're currently sitting at third wild card spot.
All thanks to having a super shitty division. Thank you, baseball gods.
Okay. Offensively, question mark.
No, serious question mark.
The Mariners scored the fewest runs in the MLB last month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with 77. The other team right above them was the Braves. Oh, no, not the Braves.
No, our favorite Blue Jays.
Oh, yeah, the team right above them was the Blue Jays.
99.
99.
Quite a jump.
Yeah, and then the Braves and the Orioles at like 101 to 100.
Mm-hmm.
We were at 77.
Yeah, so if you felt that we haven't been scoring runs, we haven't.
No, you were
Yeah, that's
spot
not just
on.
a feeling. That's truly what is happening. We're not scoring runs. Also, on top of that, just looking at that abysmal road trip in Florida, could not have gotten out of that state quicker. We went 1-5, and we were 2-38 with runners in scoring position. If that isn't a big red flag, I do not know what is. Like a parade of red flags.
Yes.
Because what do you mean we're actually getting players on base, but then doing absolutely nothing? Like, I will continue to pull my hair out if we keep getting guys on base and then ground out to third. I'm going to lose my mind.
Yes. Yes.
What are we doing?
Well, yes. Do you want to get into that right now, or?
Might as well.
Well, yes. Looking at how the Mariners have to moving into the second half of the season, we've kind of briefly talked about this, but we have to change our identity from the home run ball
Correct.
to more of a situational style of hitting.
Small ball.
And why you're pulling your hair out, in my opinion, is because the Mariners don't play small ball. We don't know how to situationally hit,
No.
which is like, if you have runners on second and third, you want to avoid hitting it to the left side.
Yeah.
But the Mariners are like, watch me hit it to the left side.
Literally, like, the main goal is to advance the runner. I don't care how you do it. But you know how you don't do it is hit the ball where the runner's going.
Correct.
But, like, what are we trying to do? Like,
It's just
defy gravity and, like, do baseball completely the other way? Be like, no, we're going to play baseball this way. We're going to piggyback pitchers. We're going to do all this weird stuff.
Dude.
Let's just play baseball.
we're not good enough to not play small ball.
Exactly.
It drives
We got to
me
go back to the
nuts.
basics.
No, go back to the basics, because the shit that the Mariners do and like the hitters do, which this isn't just our team, but heavy on our team. There's a lot of shit that you players do in the MLB that like you would get benched for in college or these younger leagues, right?
Like making dumb decisions on the base running pass.
Yes, or like swinging at the first pitch after the
Don't.
batter in front of you walked on 4 pitches. Like in
Yeah.
the way, like, there's all these like quirks of how you should play baseball. It's like the things behind the scenes that no one's thinking about.
Right.
But yes, like for example, if the hitter in front of you is walking on 4 pitches,
Bro.
the batter is struggling, and if your team is struggling, damn near last in every offensive statistic, you don't swing at the next first pitch.
So that is my number one qualm
yes,
at the moment.
There's a lot of qualms.
A lot of qualms, but I'd say that is my number one qualm at the moment.
Okay.
Like you just said, a pitcher gives up, say, a four walks or a walk, 4-pitch walk.
Yes.
Okay. As the next batter,
Yes.
unless if that is a middle fastball that you are 99% sure you are going to absolutely destroy,
Yeah.
you're not swinging.
Yep.
The pitcher's obviously struggling to find the zone.
Make them work.
Make them work. Continue to let them struggle. Stand there and take walks. I don't care. I would rather you honestly stand there, struck out looking, just because you're trying to draw a walk, at least for the first 2. Like, do something
Yeah.
where you're trying to make that pitcher work.
Yeah, and so I've always been curious, especially with the Mariners, like, is this a lack of, and I don't genuinely understand how it works in majors.
Yeah, we
because
don't
it's
know
kind of
this,
like
yeah.
you just have liberty. That's why sports in general, along any sport, football, basketball, it gets weird when you get at the professional level because all these players are on individual contracts.
Right.
They all have their own agenda. And I can't really tell, like, say that situation. Typically, yes, if you're in college, your coach is giving you a take sign.
Correct.
After a 4-pitch walks and you're taking the pitch. I can't tell in the majors if that's a lack of that being, like, there's no signs given to them. They are ignoring a sign. They're just choosing not to do it.
Just doing what they want.
They do what they want, or that's not their game plan. Which I'm like, that should be our game
Well,
plan.
what confuses me is, like, somebody who did not play college or even high school ball. But, like, I can understand that.
100%.
So, to me, I would think that a professional baseball player
Right.
would understand that
right. And I
type of
think
thinking.
that they obviously do understand it. So my question is that just a culture that's not being set, that like, hey, we're going to play this way, where we're going to be very selective on pitches. We're taking pitches. We're going to advance the runners. However, we're going to bunt. And that's what it's always been, the confusion with the Mariners
And it was
offensively
confusing
is we don't
even
we don't
but
hit
think
for
of the
average.
beginning of the year. We were leading the league in walks.
Yeah.
We were taking walks.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, it just, when your team's averages are so low, you don't have consistent hitting enough to let them do whatever they want.
Yeah.
We have to play more small ball. You have to, if the runners are on the second and third and you're a right-handed hitter, you're only swinging at an outside pitch to hit it to right field.
Right.
There's just none of this
Situational baseball that I'm not understanding.
I'm like, you're acting like we've lost 10 games and the guys get to do whatever we want. We've lost 50.
And the thing, and like, even as that thing, it's like, okay, everyone's underperforming. Our stars are batting well under what they're capable of hitting.
Yeah.
No one should be that confident at the plate.
Correct.
To be swinging at these pitches, especially after a 4-pitch walk, et cetera, et cetera. I'm sorry, but no one should be that confident unless if you're like Cole Young or Dom Canzone.
Right. Obviously, yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, if for somebody that's on a streak, or they're hot at that time, like, you're going to have different liberty than, like, let's say a Cal Raleigh right now. But it just doesn't, from an outsider perspective, doesn't seem like the Mariners are thinking that way. And that's for years of what has frustrated fans.
Yes.
Offensively.
Yes.
Is this, like, what is our game plan? Because I don't know.
A lot of the time they do seem lost at the plate or even on, running the bases. It's kind of like, do we know what our game plan is here?
No, we don't have one. We don't ever have one.
And, like, to be fair, I know that Josh Naylor is not offensively doing so well, but we do have to give him credit for continuing to put an effort when he's on the base pass because, I mean, in Florida, he literally was on second base, saw that wild pitch coming, stole third, stole second. And then after that, another wild pitch, stole third, and ended up stealing a run.
Right.
Because he was so situationally aware.
Yes.
And obviously, we've given Josh Naylor plenty of praises because of how he's able to be so good at stealing bases, even though he's one of the slowest runners in the league.
Right.
And, like, for example, he's stolen 18 bases, and he's, like, at 24-ish.
Miles per hour.
Seconds per feet.
Oh, okay.
And, for example...
Seconds per feet, not miles per hour.
No. They're
He's
not vehicles.
Cruising. You're like, ticket in the school zone.
No. But, like, for example, Salvador Perez around that speed, 0 stolen bases, obviously. But, like, players like Freddie Freeman, Matt Olson, I don't know, some other well-known players that are maybe like a second or two faster. Their average of stolen bases are on like 2 to 3.
Right. And Josh Naylor's at 18.
At 18. So that is just pure awareness and baseball IQ. But I feel like, is he the only one that has that?
Right. And I'll take that any day. Like, obviously his average is struggling, but when he gets on base, he is moving himself around.
Correct. He's like, I know my teammates ain't going to move me around, so I got to do it myself.
Yeah. Let's get into a few fan ideas for moving into the second half of the season and either debunk them or not.
Okay. I like this.
Okay.
Debunk.
No. Don't have to make a decision. You guys are loving that from us. Let me bring up the idea and start the fire.
Yeah. Clickbait.
Yeah, let's do this little thing that everyone keeps telling us to do, clickbait.
Clickbait or not?
Okay, first thing is trade Randy or Rosarena.
Debunk.
Debunking
bunk.
You want your ass beat?
You can stay and get your ass beat, or you can stay and get your ass beat. We will debunk that immediately because be so for real.
Yeah, I think, okay, so we've seen this a lot, like in our comments. We will post something about Cal Raleigh or Josh Naylor, and we are literally getting comments that in order to fix every problem that the Mariners have, that the Mariners should trade Randy Rosarena.
Quote, simple as that.
Simple as that. I hate to tell you, I don't think it's
right there.
I don't think it's as simple as that.
No.
Randy Rosarena has the highest WAR rating on the team at like 2.9, I believe. It finished at the first half, which means he's providing the Mariners damn near 3 wins versus somebody replacing him would.
Yeah,
3
I don't
more
even
wins.
want to know what our record would look like without Randy on the team.
Well, and that's what people aren't understanding. That, granted, there has been situations with Randy that are questionable. Mm-hmm. Primarily only the foul ball in Florida last week.
And the challenging.
In the challenges,
Yeah.
he's not great at that.
But
However,
he's the most toxic player we know, because what we've always said is that he will do something like that.
yes.
Following the next day, then he will hit a grand slam.
Yes.
He'll hit a 3-run
Yes.
homer. Like, he's...
The day after the foul ball incident,
Yeah.
he hits a home run. The day after the challenges, he hits a grand slam.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to come back. Randy Arozarena has led the Mariners in batting average all season.
Hits,
literally.
I believe, yeah.
Leading in hits all season. He is quite literally the only all-star.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what else. That's, like, period.
Yeah, I think the only thing I can assume is that people think it's just a culture thing. He's a selfish player, yada, yada, yada. And I get that. I think that is a common thing in baseball. Like Juan Soto, he's pretty selfish, if you ask me.
Oh, my God, but Randy is nowhere near
No,
Juan Soto.
and I just think that baseball as a whole, like, there are going to be a lot of quote-unquote selfish players. Mm-hmm. But talking about, like, removing him would solve the Mariners' issues? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That's what I mean. Like, that.
Whether you like him or not.
100%.
Yeah.
I think feeling type of way about Randy's antics or whatever of who you think he is as a player or a clubhouse guy, again, because that's not coming from the players, that's coming from fans. Statistically,
Yeah. He cannot be removed.
he has damn near saved the Mariners, along with a Cole Young and a Dom Canzone, all these people that the Mariners did not anticipate being their stars for the season. Without Randy and having Cal play the way he's playing, Josh playing the way he's playing, Brendan Donovan being
Missing
on
in action.
the most wanted list. I don't know where the hell he is. Without
Fictional character.
Randy stepping up this season,
Yeah.
this shit would look a lot different.
Way worse.
Dude, I'm just like, wait, this
Yeah.
is not.
Should we just, like, go out and say it?
Yeah. I'm going to say it. Is this all because Cal Raleigh snubbed Randy Arozarena's handshake at the WBC?
I fear it might be.
So the handshake snub happens, and Randy goes on to have an all-star season, while Cal Raleigh
As a non-all-star.
Has
quite opposite of an
whatever.
all-star
And let me
season.
say, like, halfway through the season, he's having his least halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to hope that he turns that shit around. But the irony of that situation and what has now transpired this season is not lost on me.
No, it is definitely not lost on me.
And me also fighting for Randy, because, hi. To your point of, like, every professional athlete has their own agendas. It's every sport. Because, again, that's what's so unique about pro sports and their money they make and the money they aren't making and
Right.
whatever. If I'm Randy, I'm feeling a bit of a type of way this season that I'm the only player, the only star player that isn't on a max contract, and
Right.
I'm outperforming everybody on the team that
Right.
you've paid.
Correct.
So, yeah,
And it does just so happen to be a year that he is due for a contract, which I have seen people say, like, that should show you who he really is, like how he's playing in a contract year. And I'm like, what type of thought process even is that? What player is not going to try their best to perform their best in a contract year? Any sport,
Correct.
any human being.
Right. And,
if
like,
you're up for promotion, you're going to work harder.
Right.
Everyone's going to do that.
And I'm like,
That doesn't show them, like, oh, well, he slacked off the last 2 years, but he's only working hard now
right.
because he's up. I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Like,
And, like, him not working hard was him dropping one foul ball.
Yes.
I really hate it, guys, because there's 162 games. Players make dumb moves like
Yeah.
that all the time. If we saw that attitude from him every single game, I'd
Totally.
let you have that argument.
Totally.
That is not happening.
no.
And,
I-
he did, and he has played like he should get a contract.
Yeah.
Because being the only all-star in the team and leading the team in average and hits gets you a contract.
Exactly. And
Whether that's in Seattle or not.
I just think personally it's a lot of frustration around this team, rightfully so, but just being directed the wrong direction. Wrong
Misdirected.
person. Yeah. Like,
Directed anger.
Misdirected, debunked. Next.
Okay, next. The second hot topic or thought for the Mariners is firing Dan Wilson. Debunk or bunk? Is it bunk?
Plead the fifth.
I plead the fucking fifth.
Here's
here.
the thing about this is the Mariners are not going to in their 50th year anniversary.
Oh, because he's a 50th year legend?
Yeah, like he's just not. They're not going to.
That's why you don't do an emotional hire.
Correct.
The problem, like, before Dan even became a manager, we were like, oh no.
Yeah.
The Mariners and their nostalgia.
Uh-huh.
We love a nostalgic move.
Dude.
And it made me nervous straight off the bat because whether Dan was the most successful manager or not, there's always this like, ooh, because he used to be a player and you're going to have
a beloved player at that.
A beloved player, a part of this franchise, a great human being. He's so nice and all these things. If this ever went south, which it is going, you're damned if you fire him and you're damned if you don't fire him.
Correct.
Because you got half the fans that love Dan Wilson from the 2001 Mariners.
Right.
And are going to bring out the tridents.
Right.
If you fire him. And then half the people that want to win a World Series and are pissed off.
Exactly. Yeah, you kind of can't win. That's why I think, that was a very
emotional,
sketchy move to make. Just because, I mean, like, the whole thing, like, he has made a ton of questionable decisions this year. I don't doubt that whatsoever. It is very frustrating to watch. A couple things, though, on that end is first of all, the roster. He didn't build the roster. Whose idea was to put every single lefty that there is on this planet in one lineup and then to get 2 or 3 righties that maybe can smash lefties.
Bro.
You know, like,
I blame whoever got Rob Refsnyder and said he smashes lefties. Who was that? Who made that?
No, Boston being like, yo, this guy smashes lefties. And we were just eating it up like, num, 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 num. Yeah,
Dude.
give him this way.
Whoever for Boston.
Yeah, no, Boston, I'm coming for you. I have
Actually, though,
questions.
but like, respect.
Yeah, whatever you did to make him look like phenomenal, please do that for me in my life.
No, literally, are
What a
you taking new
catfish.
clients?
What a catfish. But like, that's
Dude,
not on
Rob
Dan
Refsnyder's
Wilson.
the biggest catfish.
Facts.
So is Brendan Donovan.
We don't even know if he's a real human being. He's a fictional character at this point.
Well, as of today, I don't know. I think he did. He did officially play last night.
Yeah, he did start. Okay, breaking news.
Breaking news. This is breaking news.
He did start his rehab assignment in Arizona Wednesday night.
As DH. Didn't play in the field.
Anyone else find it funny that the abbreviations for that league is ACL?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, thank God, because I saw the same update that he will start his rehab assignment this week about 30 times, and it never happened.
No.
And I'm like, thank God we don't have to see that anymore.
Yeah, and I believe maybe one of the reasons also is because Everett and Tacoma are on break, so
Yeah, 100%.
I'm assuming that once they come back, he will hopefully make his way there. Anyways, back to Dan Wilson.
He was not responsible for those moves. Yes.
And I also don't know if he is responsible for the lineup order. Like, why is Cal still batting cleanup when he's not batting well at all? Obviously, you can't remove him from the lineup.
No, but I want to see Cal Raleigh in the 8th spot.
Same. Sorry. I think
Also,
that we're lacking, like, a tough leader in the clubhouse to, like, make those tough decisions that, sorry, but we stop protecting egos, stop protecting the quote-unquote star players. At this point, do you want to win or not?
Well, that's really hard when your star players, quote unquote,
Are the ones that are, like,
struggling because that energy is obviously missing from the clubhouse.
Totally.
Obviously,
like, if Cal and Josh Naylor are hitting well, that feeds everyone else. It's contagious. Everyone starts to kind of catch on and et cetera.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like in the whole Dan Wilson argument, I don't know if he does have a stronghold or control over the clubhouse, which obviously is an issue. And yeah, he's made, I think if it's him making those questionable decisions of the bullpen and who to pull out and put in, et cetera, the pitching.
And the lineups.
Like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say of actually how much control he does have over that. And the other part of, or a follow-up question, I guess, would be, okay, if we were to fire Dan Wilson, who are we What are we gonna do? Go to Edgar Martinez, another
No.
famed
I want an
favorite
I want an outsider
with no managerial experience. Like,
No. I want an outsider from the MLB that comes in and takes no prisoners.
she said what she said.
Because the
What's
Mariners,
Jesse Baker doing these days?
dude, the Mariners need shit like that. The Mariners need a manager that's going to come up in there and
Absolutely. No
because,
bullshit no more. And you know what? You know what it's giving?
oh, no.
Pete Carroll with the Seahawks.
Okay.
Getting a little comfortable, yada, yada,
Yeah.
yada. Mike McDonald came in and said, business only.
Yeah, and speaking of Mike McDonald,
Does
sometimes
he want to coach baseball as well?
No, I honestly think he could come coach the Mariners to success.
At least a halftime speech. This is basically our halftime, half of the season.
No,
I
please.
want him in the clubhouse Friday afternoon giving a halftime speech to them and be like, all right, second half.
Yes, I hope the Mariners are at the VMAC right now. You know, getting some love. Speaking of Mike McDonald, though, he is a perfect example that you don't have to be a player to be a great coach.
Totally.
Because he did not play football past high school.
Correct.
And he is just won a Super Bowl in his
He's
second
just
year
a
as a head
football
coach.
nerd. We need
And
a
then-
baseball nerd.
We need a baseball nerd because then
Jeff
looking at
Passan.
coach the Mariners, bro. I don't care.
He loves the Mariners, low-key. Okay?
No, he's always talking about that.
I
I'm
know.
like, bro, there's 31 other teams.
And
Do you talk about any of them
I'm
else?
always just so flabbergasted at it because obviously Seattle sports don't get any media attention or any love.
Besides from Jeff Passan.
But Jeff Passan has been writing for the Mariners for years. And he literally, like, right before this All-Star break, they're like, are you counting the Mariners out? And he was like, no, never. And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
know.
period, king.
No, I need him in the dugout. And then looking at Dan Wilson, not all players make great coaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a player, turned to coach, obviously. Some would say that's working or not working. But I just don't think you can assume because they played in the major leagues. Like, we'd have thousands of coaches then. We've had thousands of managers.
And
it's not happening.
yeah, and to even think that, like, I mean, he was a great catcher, but that doesn't always, like you said, translate to being a good manager. And your roles are so different. You're also working with a front office who, with some teams, have more or less pull on how much a manager can truly do. And we, as fans, you'll never know, truly, unless if Dan Wilson wants to write a tell-all in 10 years.
He sits down for the Netflix documentary.
Yeah, that trend.
When they turned me into a 2001 player to a manager. Okay, one more thing at the Mariners looking into the next half of the season or the chatter, like the chatter, trade talks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to finish with some trade talks.
Okay, yeah. My favorite was
Yeah.
the coming out and making a statement. Quote, Mariners are willing to trade one of their prize starters for a back-end reliever and right-handed hitter, most likely Luis Castillo.
Who said that?
I don't know, just going around
Yeah.
saying, like,
Well, no shit.
no shit, Sherlock.
I'm sorry,
We've
but
got a plethora of pitchers.
we are spewing out starting pitchers.
Because then how much have we heard of Kate Andersen and Ryan Sloan? We have two on deck
Are
coming
we
up.
going to piggyback 8 starting pitchers? I don't understand the thought process
We
here.
have too many pitchers.
I know as fans, we love our pitchers. I do too. I love them all. But you gotta trade one of
You
them.
can't have this many pitchers.
Because we have pitchers coming out our ass.
No, we really do. And then we have nothing going
And then we have nothing else.
offensively.
And my thinking is how anyone thinks that we're gonna get more right-handed bats and not give up a pitcher.
Correct.
Because other
How?
teams, it wouldn't be possible. Other teams also, like, if the Mariners call any other team to get some player, other teams want a pitcher from the Mariners.
That's all they want from us.
That's the only thing we have.
thing to take from.
But we're like, have you heard of Brendan Donovan?
We haven't, but you might not have. Have you
Super-
seen him? If you find him, you can have him.
Super healthy, never hurt.
Never hurt. He
Never.
actually doesn't play baseball in order to not get hurt. That's how good he is.
Actually saves himself for the playoffs.
He's
And
on
you know
reserve.
what?
So if you want him, have him.
Selfless.
Talking about all these selfish players. He's truly selfless. He doesn't put himself in harm's way at all, ever. So he'll be ready for playoff baseball if you need him. We'll take one of your righties.
And if you need a hitter that mashes lefties,
we have got to ask Boston for whatever chart and like cover photo and everything that they presented to us to absolutely sell him. We have got to borrow that.
we are willing to trade Rob Refsnyder.
For?
Anyways, yes, in order for us to get any big bat and make a run this year, we will have to give up a pitcher.
1,000%.
That's our highest bargaining
And my
chips.
favorite is that we said prize pitcher Luis Castillo.
No, baby, he's lowest on the list. We love him, but he's the oldest
Love
one.
him, but he is the oldest. He's the veteran. He has the largest contract, and he has the highest ERA. Prized pitcher.
Yeah, no,
Please
he's gonna be great in another uniform.
I did ask my boyfriend, who is a Braves fan, I was like, would Luis Castillo be attractive to a team such as the Atlanta Braves?
Yeah.
And he was like, 1,000%.
The thing about having such good pitchers, because Luis Castillo is a good pitcher.
Yeah.
He's going to be worth something. Like
Totally.
that's the thing about like being sad we're gonna lose a pitcher is because that's just the reality. Because we have two in our minors that are two of the best prospects. Is like you're gonna get something for them.
Yeah. I think that
And teams want them. Like
the three that are not on the trade block, I would assume, are Logan Gilbert, Brian Wu, and Bryce Gilbert. Or Bryce Gilbert?
Yeah.
Hello?
Logan Gilbert.
Logan and Bryce are the same person now.
Yeah, well.
Because they're piggybacking. I'm kidding.
Jeez.
Logan Gilbert, Brian Wu, and Bryce Miller.
Because they're currently doing a wheelbarrow. They're currently doing a 2-person sack race.
Doing the egg race where you have to put it in on the spoon.
They're doing the egg toss.
Yeah, because like we said earlier, Mariners are doing everything but playing baseball. So
yes.
I think that George Kirby is a potential. He has still a lot of potential left. I think we could get a high return for that.
Yeah,
It'd be sad, obviously. We're not excited to give away any pitchers, but it is reality.
We would be sad to get rid of anyone.
Which, you know what's interesting is we were having the same exact conversation before the season started. And in order to get, like, Brendan Donovan, thank God we did not give up a pitcher for that.
Thank God.
But you remember, like, that was a whole conversation of, like, we're obviously going to have to give up a pitcher for a bat. And we ended up not, which now I understand why. Because Brendan Donovan hasn't given us much. So thank God.
Thank God.
And didn't give up much except money for Rob Refsnyder. So, like, here we are in that same conversation. But now that we have pitchers spewing out of our bunghole, we're going to have to.
We have so many pitchers. We could literally field
Great problem to have.
We could damn near field a whole batting lineup of starting pitchers.
No, we really could. And you know what? For shits and gigs, let's just put like Bizardo at night in the ninth spot. We could quite literally have.
Dude, you pull Kate Andersen up and Ryan Sloan, and we got 8.
We got 8.
So what? We don't need a bullpen. Just run all the 8 through the starting. Let's piggyback them all, and we don't. We'll be the first team in MLB history to not have a bullpen.
No, I feel like at this point, like we already have history as the only team to never even make the World Series, let alone win it. We could also be the first team or only team to never use a bullpen.
Yeah.
And just starting pitchers.
Yeah. Watch
Piggyback. What other stat are we going to go for? So
Something
fun.
2 other players that have been ruffles with the trade talks, J.P. Crawford and Randy Arozarena. Would be heartbreaking to lose either one of them, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that, TBH.
No, I'm not. But just putting that in everyone's ears that you're seeing them come up because those 2 are not on contract with the Mariners after this year. So there has been some conversations. And obviously, you just signed Cole Emerson, your long-term shortstop.
Yeah.
And it puts JP in a
Which we knew this. As
vulnerable position.
Season started to unfold. We knew that this is
Totally.
most likely the end for JP.
I don't think the Mariners would do any. I don't truly think they would trade JP halfway through the year.
I don't think so either.
Because that's a little harsh way to go out.
And truly, like, what would it be worth?
No, he would be a package. It would be
Right.
like Luis Castillo and JP Crawford for.
Yeah, and it better be like
He's not a solo trade.
no, absolutely not. Yeah, very interesting, but we obviously have to make serious moves if we want to turn this boat around.
Well, yes.
And
Let's turn the ship around.
yeah.
The Mariners, the Marines.
The Marines. Let's turn the ship around, boys.
Okay, the Mariners return home tomorrow, Friday.
Yes, Friday. It is also fireworks night. We're hosting the San Francisco Giants
Fun.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday through Wednesday, we're hosting the Reds. Monday through Wednesday are value games. Show up, show out. Sunday is also 2000s Pen Day. It's another, since with the 50 year, we're doing all these like decades weekend. So this weekend is the 2000s.
Side note before we sign off.
Ooh, Monday night is the Mariners crossbody bag giveaway.
Oh, fire.
First 10K fans. That's a fire giveaway.
Is Kyle Seager going to be one of the 50? This is my side note. Is just for food
Can
for
he
thought.
get off his butt out of retirement?
Dude, no, food for thought for the viewers. Is Kyle Seager part of the 50? So they're doing 50 legendary players from the Mariners. They are included in all the years. I just find it interesting that we've never really seen Kyle Seager come back for anything after. This is going to be my true test. So looking forward when we get into the 2000s,
Okay.
like if Kyle Seager is included in any of this, or did Kyle Seager feel a type of way with the end of his career in Seattle? I don't know.
Probably,
Food for
I feel
thought.
like everyone does.
Food for thought.
I don't know.
Do you want to show
big Kyle Seager fan?
No, same. Do you want to show a little giveaway?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Everybody, well, if you're watching video, you'll see. If you're listening to audio, then
Check the socials.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she's stunning.
Montana West, Seattle Mariners, clear bag that is approved for the stadium. So we will be doing a giveaway, and someone can win this lovely item, which I'm literally obsessed with. Just stay tuned on the socials because we're gonna start that giveaway soon. So
Okay, love.
it'll be easy to enter, easy to win.
Yeah.
All the rules and everything will obviously be posted on Instagram. And yeah. Is that it? Is that all we have? Okay. See you at the ballpark. See you at a Storm game. They are back Monday. Sounders are tonight. World Cup on Sunday.
Okay.
Like, let's just, life's good.
Go sports.
And baseball will be back.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Okay. XOXO. Shakers.